Even the gun show, they got me. Yep, they got me. Anyway, I went in there to buy something that I specifically wanted. I wasn't too sure what I was going to do. As y'all can see, I got the gun show little thing on me. But I wasn't too sure. I really wasn't supposed to spend no money, but I'm going to go through what I call spender's remorse. I hate spending money. But sometimes you want what you want. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I got my hands on what I was looking for. Semi-automatic, 12-gauge shotgun, clip fed. If you look at the live I did earlier today, you understand what I was talking about. Got some goodies with it too. Make sure y'all hitting the like button and make sure y'all hitting the subscribe button. Yep. But I wasn't going to spend the money, but I couldn't pass up the deal. I got everything I need on that gun. Real talk. Like I got everything I can want on the gun, so I gotta go install the stuff on it, but I don't have to do nothing else to it. I gotta put the stuff on there, the extras on there, and when I get to the range to use it, it's all good. But yeah, it's a 12-gauge shotgun, semi-automatic, clip fed. They're doing some goodies too. I'm hoping to connect with these people on a later date. And once I get a chance to go to the range with this, I'll test it out, give my honest review on there, on this gun. Once I get a chance to, I'm going to hit the range. Hey, how you doing? God bless you. Welcome in, welcome in. It's hard to see the name, so just bear with me. Yeah, on my way back. It might be a little noise in the vehicle, but yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. It's a nice gun. I mean, there are probably guns that are made better, but I like the way it felt in my hand. I wish it was adjustable handle, but regulations, costs have a factor into that. But it's all cool. It's all good. It's no big deal. But when I get a chance, I'm gonna test this thing out. I wasn't planning on spending no money, but I did. I think I got a good deal on it. I won't know for sure until I actually go use it. But if you go look, I put out a quick short. Because it's still in the box and I haven't done nothing with it. You go look at the short that I put on my page real quick before I actually went live. But yeah, it's a 12-gauge semi-automatic clip-fed shotgun. I got some goodies with it too. I got a drum with it. The guy doing the drum. He's doing the stand. Nice scope too. Just that red dot, but it was on the green when I was looking at it. Yeah, it's a 12 gauge. I don't know if you hear him, but it's a 12 gauge shotgun. Clip fed, semi-automatic. Didn't spend a lot of money. I mean, with the taxes and the background checks and stuff like that, everything I got ended up cost me a little more than $600, which in my opinion is a steal for what I got. I didn't just get the gun. It came with 2 clips. He threw in the 20. He threw in the drum that holds 20 rounds of the shotgun. I think it's 20 rounds. No, I think it's 20 rounds. 12 or 20. I'm not sure. I don't remember now. But either way, I got the drum for it. It got a scope with it, and it got the stand with it too. The tripod with it too. So I think I got a good deal. I ain't complaining. But like I was saying in the live I was doing earlier before I got there, I'm a little leery about it, and I hope I didn't make a mistake in buying this gun, and it turns out to be what people said they are that's why a lot of people stayed away from them. But I'm gonna do a review on this one, and once I get to the chance to hit the range with it, I'm gonna do my honest review on this one, and see what it's like. And for those that may look for a clip-fed shotgun similar to an AR style, I'm gonna abuse this one. I'm gonna go get some rounds and I'm gonna run it through it and I'm gonna see what it's made of. Yeah, I think I got a good deal. Honestly, like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it very much. But yeah, I think I got a good deal. I don't, you know what I mean? We'll see when we'll see down the road. But I walked around there. I took my time. I even walked away from the deal just to make sure I don't do anything impulsive. And I don't like being impulsive. So I walked away and gave myself some time before I even went back to buy it. Took my time and said, okay, keep asking myself the question, you sure you want to do this? You sure you want to do this? Don't get me wrong, the money will eventually come back because I own a lot of stock in gun companies. I own a lot of stock in Smith & Wesson. I own stock in Ruger. And I own stock in like ETFs that loan gun companies money to like started companies and stuff. I got money invested in a lot of gun companies because I'm a gun head. So why not invest in what you spend money at? That's my motto is when you invest money, when you got money, always try to invest in stuff you know you're going to spend money on. That way you get some of your money back. So even the money that I spent purchasing these firearms, it's going to eventually come back in the form of a dividend over time. So I'm not really, crying about it. I just don't like spending money. You know what I mean? But make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all hitting that subscribe button. I appreciate it very, very much. But I said I was going to come back live on my way back from the gun show. Man, it was a lot of people there. I tell you that much. And they were buying. The crazy part is, a lot of times when I go to gun range, not long ago, last few times I've been there, I seen people there, but I didn't see people spending a lot of money. This time, I seen people buying. When I went to go buy mine and sit down to do my background check or whatever, it was nobody there. By the time I got done, it was 6 or 7 people waiting to do their background checks just at the table I was at. And there's other people doing them in different places. So it's, when they start talking about the economy, and that's how I engage the economy. Rather, I see people spending money in guns. If you're a person that already have firearms and you have something in your home for protection, usually when you out there buying new stuff, it's just, it's to spend disposable money or disposable income. And when you see people spending more disposable income, that's usually a sign that things are getting a little bit better. Doesn't mean that they're great. Just means that they're a little bit better. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I invested in myself. But I'm going to go through spender's remorse. I do it. It's a 100% guarantee that at some point I'm going to go through my cycle of spender's remorse. I call it, some people call it buyer's remorse. It ain't the buyer because I don't have a problem with what I bought. I say spender's remorse because I don't like spending money. So a lot of people say buyer's remorse. I don't use that terminology as it relates to me. I say spender's remorse because I don't like spending money. Don't matter what it is. So that's where I call it spender's remorse. But if you want to get an idea of what it looks like, I did a little 15-second short video on it. Just why it's in the box. It's not set up yet, but just to get an idea. I didn't want nothing. They had it set up the way the whole setup was in black. I didn't want black this time because I was like, I want something a little bit different. So I went with a different look altogether, color-wise. That's why it looks like that, because I didn't want no black gun. I said, and I got, the stuff behind me is black. I just wanted a different style colored gun. I mean, my other 12 gauge is in black. It has some black in it and it's silver, but that's why I wanted to change it up a little bit. So, but yeah, so I don't like spending money, so that's why I changed the terminology of It ain't buyer's remorse, it's spender's remorse for me. Because I was like, I wish I wouldn't have spent that money. But I get over it. I eventually get over it. And what helps me get over it is that when I get up the next day and I start doing things to make money, then I forget about the fact that I spent money, because now I'm back in the making money mode of investing, going to work every day, investing every day, and doing little that I do to try to increase my, my personal wealth. I ain't rich. I ain't close to rich, but I'm on the path. That's all I always tell people. I'm on the path of building wealth, and I'm gonna continue this journey. Doing what I'm doing. That's why I try to do videos and let people know, what I do or how I do it. Not tell them what to do or how to do it. Just giving them insight on what I do and how I invest. That's why I call what I do broke man investing. Because if you broke, and you can do it the way I'm doing it. You can start out with next to nothing and just keep going. And if you're patient and you're disciplined, you'll be all right. If you just, you don't have to be the smartest, because I can definitely tell you I am not the smartest. I know what I know, and that's it. There's a lot of things I'm ignorant to. There's a lot of things I don't know. I'm gonna always be a student to things that I know and things I don't know. Even as it relates to me owning firearms, there's so much about it that I do not know. And I will be ignorant to sit there and tell you I'm all knowing when it comes to relate to firearms, even when it comes to investing. I know a lot, but I don't know everything. But I'm staying on this journey of just keep the pace and never quit. Thank you, appreciate it. But yeah, keeping the pace and never quitting. And it's a wonderful thing, man. And I tell you, learn to enjoy what you do. Like when it comes to investing, I made some mistakes, and it's funny, we was having a conversation about one company that we all took a hit on. Like my team, we all took a hit on. At some point or another, we all took a hit on. And we invested in this company that we believed in, and I'm not gonna mention the name. But we thought it was a good idea. I did. I sunk some money into it, and I got my behind handed to me. I didn't go broke doing it, but I lost some money on it. But because I stayed on my dividend path, the money that I had vested there, I got way more than that back. So it wasn't like it hurt me financially. It's just that, that was probably the worst investment I ever made, as far as the company go. But that's the risk of you taking investing. That's why I don't invest what I'm not willing to lose. But have I lost? Nope. Overall, I'm doing well as it relates to investing. But have I invested in a few things that went bad? That's why I don't put all my money in one place. That's why I don't force all my money in one place. It wasn't a ton of money that I had there, but yeah, I ate that one. But that's the reason why I tell people, invest in places you spend money, and where you see people spending money. Start there first. Once you build some type of stipend with that, then you maybe increase your risk taking, because you've already established a solid investment portfolio. So me, I had established a solid investment portfolio. I was willing to take the risk with that, and it went bad. And I thought I had all of the information I needed to know. And I'm not going to mention the name, but long down in my YouTube page, way back, they had an event that they were showcasing their product. And I'm going to put it like this. It's a vehicle company. They make vehicles. And they were showcasing their product. And they came down in Philadelphia. And I went there to see. I said, man, I get a chance to put my hand on the product. I get to physically see the product. Went there, checked it out, saw what I saw. I thought I had the game locked. Got pamphlets, all this in-depth information. still got my behind hands. So my point is, yeah, investing come at a risk, but I still, with all of that, I still love investing, and I've done well overall. I've done good overall. My accounts overall look good, and I'm happy with it, and I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep enjoying this, man. And I mean, you know, the United States of America is a $20 trillion economy, roughly. You either gonna spend your money in that, or you gonna make your money in that. Try to get some of it. That's all I say. Try to get some of it. Find a way. Buy property, real estate, flip property, rent out property, invest in the stock market. Come, you know, build stuff, make stuff, something that you're good at, whatever. Showcase your talent, sell your talent. I don't know what it is. I don't know what you're gonna do. But one thing I always tell people, man, just do it. Don't procrastinate about it. Don't just sit there and keep harping on it. Don't keep telling everybody what you're going to do 1,000 times. No, just go do it. That's it. Just go do it. Go do it. So what you might fail? Who cares? So what you might make a mistake? Big deal. Just go do it. And I'm one of those people that will just do it. I mean, I was talking to my cousin, and you know, he was like, man, he said, one thing I can say about you, cuz, he said, when you put your head to go do something, you go do it. He said, I gotta give you credit. You self-motivated, man. You don't need nobody to encourage you. You'll just go do it just to see what will happen. And there's been many things he witnessed me doing and watched me accomplish it. And, you know, and that's why I tell people, man, just do it. So what? Haters are always gonna hate. I mean, they can't help but to be a hater or jealous of something that you're doing that they didn't have the balls or the vagina to do it. You know what I mean? And they didn't have that I really wanted attitude to go do it. That's it. So they mad at you and want to criticize you or try to belittle you or try to insult you. Why? Because within themselves, they feel incomplete because they didn't do it. They thought about it. They harped on it. They had a plan and they never executed. They still right there paralyzed talking about what they're going to do and never going to do it. And never going to do it. They just going, and they're going to never do it. See, the thing about it is haters motivate me. And I said this on the way up. Haters are motivators. As soon as you see haters, know that they use them as motivators. That's why, I love my supporters. I appreciate all my supporters. But that's why I say I love the haters too. I appreciate my haters too. Because the supporters are what motivates me. The supporters are the one that encourage me. The supporters are the one that helps give you a foundation to work with. But the haters also, they motivate you they don't motivate you as much as your supporters, but they are motivators. Because then you can turn around and say, I did it though, didn't I? Look at it, I did it. You said I couldn't do it. You thought I couldn't do it, but I did it. You thought I didn't have it in me, but I did it. Now what? What you gonna say? That's why you don't let that stuff stop you. Don't let what people think, what they say, the insults, making fun of you, all that stuff. Wear it. Let that be your motivation. And I'm gonna tell you like this, a lot of people will love, if you're a person that's a go-getter and you're willing to do that and take the ridicule and criticism and all of that stuff, if you're a person that's willing to take that, a lot of people wish they had what you had in you. They wish they had that in them, but they don't. They don't have that in them. They wish they had it, but they don't. Like the people that try to criticize me for my political stance, they know I'm right. but they so stuck where they at in their comfort zone, they're afraid to be offended. They're afraid to be criticized, afraid to be ridiculed. They're afraid. Why? Because they're so busy following the crowd. They can't help themselves. See, I ain't following the crowd. Listen, anybody know me personally, I've never had a crowd around me. I move most of the time by myself. Most of the time I move by myself. I've never had really a crowd with me. I'm not a follower of the crowd. I'm not saying I don't follow what people do, because I do. But I'm not a crowd follower. I love when I see people doing meaningful stuff. If you got a business and I see you doing something well, I'm a cheerleader for you. If you're on YouTube and you're trying to get your channel up and I get to know you, I'm a cheerleader for you. I ain't even got to agree with everything you're doing. If I see you doing something meaningful, I'm a cheerleader for you. You ain't gonna get no hate out of me. My hope is that even I have a little YouTube, my channel is not that large, I still hope that the people that are on my channel and support my channel, my hope is that they do better than I do. I have no hate in me. That's why when we talk about it, I try to, with little insight I do have, I try to encourage them to just keep going. Give them insight. If I talked about investments, because I hope that somebody gets something out of that, and hopefully they do better than me. Why? Because I don't mind helping nobody. I don't mind helping. The fulfillment for me is that somebody did it and they did it better than I did. They might have got something out of something I said or something I did, and they went and did it on a better scale than I did. Think I ain't gonna look back and be like happy and joyful for them? Hell yeah. I'm gonna be over there like go, go, go. I'm a cheerleader for that. I refuse to spend any moment of my life in the haters category. I ain't got that kind of energy. Hey, top to bottom, hair and skincare. God bless you. Welcome in, welcome in. Please hit the like button. Look at that, y'all. My favorite hair care product makers are in the building. Man, they be taking care of my afro. They take care of my skin. They keep me from stinking. I just ordered some stuff to work on to make sure my underarms are good. Listen, top to bottom hair and skincare products, the best products on the market. I'll argue that with anybody. I love their product. I got everything. I probably own everything they make, from candles to body wash. I am probably one of them. I'm not gonna say I'm the top customer because I don't know that, but I'm on the top. I'm running in the game with everybody. So if you're on this live, if you're looking for hair care products, skin care products, some wonderfully made candles, you might want to check out Top to Bottom Hair and Skin Care. That is by far my favorite place to get my hair care products, skin care products, my candles. Man, I can't wait till I get my order. Cause I ordered some stuff and I wait for more. Had to re-up on some things. They make what I call my Afro magic. If y'all see the Afro, of course I need a haircut right now, really bad, but it's still, even with our haircut, they keep my Afro tight. Now I call it Afro magic. It's not really Afro magic, but even if you call them and ask them about it, they're gonna tell you what it really is, but it's just, I call it Afro magic. But oh, it's on its way. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, they make deodorant, body wash, skin, like skin care, hair care stuff. They got like a good variety of selection of products that y'all might want to check out. And that's real talk. So if you on this live, go check out Top to Bottom Hair and Skin Care. You can just hit their name in the chat, subscribe to their YouTube channel, and then if you want to get to the store, the link is in their YouTube channel. Believe me when I tell you, I love their product. I buy it all the time. And actually, most of the YouTube family be buying their stuff. It's not just me. Our YouTube family, we all be buying their stuff. I seen Queen Sackcloth doing the open boxing. I'm sitting there looking at we had on the television while she was doing the open boxing. And I'm looking like, how she get her stuff before me? I feel some kind of way. Yeah, listen, I got a candle. Actually, I had them make me some custom candles after I had one of their candles. But listen, I had a candle from them, and I burned a couple of candles all the way through. And believe me when I tell you, their candles have never lost its luster. Like, it smelled just as good from when the first time I lit it to the last time I lit it. Every time I lit it, it never lost its luster. It didn't reduce them. And you know how sometimes you burn a candle, all of a sudden you don't have the scent no more? It's like the candle is burning, but I don't smell it burning. That didn't happen with these. That's why I'm stuck on their candles. It never lost. Every time I lit it, it lit up the room. Now, they come with instructions on how to use them. But every time I lit it, it lit up the room. With scent. It filled the room with scent. I was like, man, I said, you know, so yeah, somebody say they're a bit pricey. But once you get one, if you get one candle, and you might think they're a bit pricey, but listen what I'm trying to tell you. When you buy one candle, let me tell you something. I'm on easily my 19th. All right, so I bought 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, I'm about on my 13th candle that I've gotten from them. So that to give you an idea right there. So it never loses luster. Like they make very good candles. Now, the coconut buttercream cluster, which I put on this morning after I got finished washing up with that beautiful body wash they make me. And what I like about that coconut buttercream cluster is that it stays with you all day. Like, when I put that on my skin all day long, it stays with you. Like, even me now I have like the cocoa buttercream cluster, kind of has like a vanilla scent to it. But it stays with you. And it feels good on your skin. My skin never, when I use it, don't feel dried out, but it also don't feel oily neither. Like I got all this stuff caked on me. It makes my skin feel, honestly, it makes my skin feel like it should feel naturally. The way I can describe it is, it makes my skin feels like it should feel natural. That's the best way to describe what that coconut buttercream cluster does for me. But yeah, I use that product all the time, and for those that's on it live, and so subscribe to their channel. You know, they're American-made company. If you live in America and you want some American-made product, and for those that, you know, maybe looking for some, because I know I call it Afro Magic, so if somebody, they make product for everybody, let me be honest with you. But I know there's always some people that say, I want to spend my money with black-owned businesses. All right, if you want to do that, there you go. They happen to be African-American, or, well, we call them melanated people, but, you know, you understand what I'm talking about. But if you feel like that's what you want to do, there you go. I mean, they don't pay me to say this stuff. Believe me when I tell you, they don't pay me. They appreciate me talking about it, but I only talk about it because I appreciate and I love the product. That's why I talk about it. They don't pay me to talk. I mean, we've gotten to know each other. We became friends through YouTube, and I love them as family. I talk to my family, but honestly, the product that they made is off the roof for me. And the YouTube channel, people that follow my channel and we follow each other's channel, there's a family of us that buy their products, and we love them. So if you test the waters, that's all I can tell you. And then they do like game and events, and matter of fact, I'm gonna probably be doing another event with them. I ain't gonna say probably, I will, once I hit 5,000 subscribers. We're gonna link up and we're gonna do something else. We'll figure that out when we get to that point. But they do games and stuff like that, where we do events where some people can win some of their products and stuff like that. So my thing is that I love my country, and I tell people that all the time. And nothing feels better than to spend my money with the people in my country. And doesn't matter what your skin color is. I just know people say that stuff, but I personally can care less about your skin color. If you make great stuff, if you make great product, that matters to me more. And if you're American, if it's American made, that is a big deal for me. And it might not be for everybody else, but it's a big deal for me. Doesn't mean I won't buy stuff that's made in other countries and stuff like that. That's not what it is. But I do want to spend my money with the people in my own country too. And I want to do it more as often as possible. That's my point. I don't care if it's made from China. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm buying that because it's made from China. That's not where I'm at with that. It's just that I love seeing made in the USA just as much as I want to see any other country. I want to see that more. I prefer to see that more. But it doesn't mean I don't want to buy anything because other countries make it. It's just that for me personally, I want to support the people in my country just as much, if not in most cases more. Why? Because that keeps us working, that keeps us flowing, that keeps our businesses doing well, and that helps us to be able to compete. And my thing is this: why these other countries sometimes should be buying from us just as much. So imagine top to bottom hair and skincare products going big in America, right? Because we tested the product, some of us found it useful, we liked it, and we started purchasing it. And imagine they go worldwide. And you say, man, I started buying their product when they was still just a small small company where they were just starting out. Not that they just starting out, they're not, like an infant company, but they've been around for a while. But imagine one day you walking in stores and you walking in the business, or you in another country, and you see that product that you've been buying or you just tested out a long time ago, and you see they have a level of success that maybe nobody thought they would get to, and you partook in that, meaning you bought and you purchased it when they were not as big, and you partake in that, and you seen some American citizens right here in this country have a business that's on a small end. You decided to patronize them and spend your money with them consciously, not because they just American, because you tested the product and you like it and you love it and it works for you and it's doing what you need to do, what you needed to do for you. If it doesn't, then I understand. It might not be for everybody. I understand that. But you're not going to know if you don't try. If you don't know, you ain't going to test it. Like me buying that firearm that I just bought. I was leery about it, but I'm not going to know until I go buy it and test it. And that's what it was with them. They didn't try to convince me to buy it. I had their candle. I tested their product personally, and I was like, oh, okay, I like this. I like that. I like this. And my whole family, in my house, everybody uses it. We got, I can't even count how many products we have of theirs in our home right now. I know it's over 15. That I do know. I don't know how many individual products. We got a lot of stuff in our house that says top to bottom hair and skincare products. So we're strong supporters. And they'll reach out to you. They'll conversate with you. They got a phone number you can reach out to them with. And believe me when I tell you, like I love their products. I do. Now I don't know if this works for everybody, right? But their coconut butter clean custard, I'm gonna tell you something. I like it better for the winter than I did the summer. Like I like it in the summer, but I don't know for some reason. And if you're a person that's cold a lot, I'm not saying it's gonna work for you, but for some reason it warms my skin up. Doesn't make me sweat like that, but for some reason it makes me feel warm and fuzzy. I don't know why. It's just me. But this is not a selling point of you should go buy it for this reason. But I'm laughing because I remember one of the times I put it on, I was cold, and then I'm like, why all of a sudden I feel kind of warm? Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. Maybe it's retaining some of my heat. But so if somebody buys some coconut butter clean custard, please let me know if it has the same effect on you, because I want to know this one. Oh, it's the cocoa butter. All right. So it's not just me. I ain't going crazy. I thought I was just being weird. I thought it was just me. Like maybe that's something kind of weird. That's funny. Yeah. So I don't know. I just know it seemed like it warmed my body up. But yeah, if y'all on this line, please check them out. I really, really like. I know they will appreciate it. You can reach out to them. They got a phone number on the website. If you have questions and stuff like that, you'll get a little voice thing for a minute, but then you can actually talk to them personally. They got business hours where you can talk to them personally, and they will walk you through your hair care and skincare issues, and maybe help you out with that. Which I reached out to them. And like I used to, with the Afro Magic that I call it, I was having a really bad itching issue with, when the weather and temperature changes drastically, it dries my hair. It really, 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 really gets dry. and I be scratching it a whole lot. So that's what the Afro Magic resolved that issue for me. Like I don't have that issue no more. Yeah, once in a while I might have to scratch like a regular normal hair. Not like it's nothing like that. It's just once in a while, you might see you do that, but it's not like me really wilding out on my head where I'm about to scratch all my skin off. That issue has been resolved with me. And I don't use it every single day with the Afro Magic. I might use it every other day. But I do use it like the times that I do wash my hair, I do turn around and I put it in there. Then after I wash my hair, I definitely put it in there. I let my hair dry out first, real good, and then once my hair dries out real good, then I come back and I use that. And clears it right up. Somebody said make America white again. Y'all funny. But yeah, I got it ready to go anyway, man. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Appreciate y'all being on this live. I appreciate it very, very much. Like I always say with everybody, please make God first. Outside of anything and everything I talk about, make God first. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. And y'all all have a blessed, wonderful day. Top to bottom, hair and skincare. Thank you so much for making that great product. And I'm out of here. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful. Peace.